Hi there, crafty peeps. Enis here from Papercrafting with Enis, and I'm on today to share another project for Anna at mycraftingworlddesigns. And the die set we're going to be looking at today is the Small Jar Label Stamp and Die Set, April 2025. And before I get into the set here, I did want to show you Anna's web address. It's right there. And if you do decide to shop, use my coupon code ENIS10. That will save you 10% off your entire order and keep some cash in your pocket. So yeah, that's a great little coupon to have, and I am happy to share it with you. So let's jump right into the stamp set. And here's the cute little stamp set that comes with this die set. And you can see there the different words. We got shaker bits, clay mix, sequins, beads, seed beads, prills, bits and pieces, and shaker mix. And I did use a few of these on the little die cuts that I cut out, and here is the die set. You get 6 different dies, and each one is the same length, but they have different shaped tag areas. So those are really cute. Very, very nice. So I'm going to share some of the die cuts with you, and here is the first one. You can see the cute little stitching that goes all the way around, and the stamp on there says beads, and it did stamp very well. And by the way, I am using the paper collection by Stamperia called Dreams. It's a beautiful shabby chic paper collection. The next one I'm going to show you is this cute one with the little bumps on the top and the bottom, and it says bits and pieces. Very nice. And this one here, and it's cute with the little square corners, and then it's got the little bump out on the top and bottom. This one says sequins, and I stamped a little bit too hard there with the S, but other than that, this is a great little stamp. So those are the extras I had, and now I'm going to get into the little projects I made. The first one, first of all, I only had a few of these little jars, and my Dollar Tree was out of stock, so I only have 3 of these little jars to share. But you can see here, I've got a really pretty teal colored sequin mix in there. And by the way, the sequins in here are from Sparkle and Shake, which is a new shop on Instagram by Tina. So I will link her down in the description box below if you're interested in checking out her sequin mixes. But you can see here, I've used that little squared off corner one with the bump out on the top and bottom. It's a shaker mix, and I have added on some cute little pearls and some mini silver beads there. I'll give you a little bit of a close-up. And you can see the tag goes all the way around. Very nice. And then I've added some bumpy eyelash trim. I don't know what you call this eyelash trim, but this eyelash trim here, I've tied it in a little bow, and it's just tied around. It wraps around the entire top of the cap right here. And then on the cap, I have glued on a number of flower cabochons, as well as more of the pearls and the silver beads. So that's one of my projects. Then here's the second one, and it looks very similar. The only difference is the seed beads, or the pearls and the silver beads are in a different place. I've got a different sequin mix in here. And this one says sequin mix, and the label is more of the rounded one with the bumps on the top and bottom. And then I've got more of that bumpy eyelash trim here, and it too wraps around the top. And then the top is decorated with the rose cabochons and the pearls and the little bitty silver beads. So those are 2 of the projects I have. Then I have a third one. Now this one looks way different than those, although it does have a little bit of similarity. This one is done in black, and you can see the sequin mix in here. This sequin mix I actually mixed up myself. It's got yellow, gold, black, clear. It's got little pearls in it. It's got some, I don't know, some rhombus pieces from the Happy Crafter shop in yellow gold, and just some really fun sequin mix in there. And you can see that I'm using that really cute bumpy label. I love that label. I'm using black cardstock, and I've decorated it with some of these flat back pearlescent pearls. I think that looks great. And I did heat emboss the stamp right there. It says sequin mix. And this time I used that bumpy eyelash trim, and I just went around the top of the bottle. I didn't wrap it on the top here, because on the top I did all these beautiful pearlescent beads going all the way around. And on the top I decorated with the black flatbacks. And this one actually is going to be going out in a challenge that I have entered, and that's why it's different than these here. So those are the 3 samples that I did. And then I also made this little box to display them in, so I can gift them in here. And this is actually a KS Craft die. I think this is called the beaded pen box. So let me drop them inside. And I did want to show you, by the way, I do have inside, you'll see a large bead in there. The reason I put that in there is because if I put the sequin mix in, it's going to drop all the way to the bottom and you won't be able to see it very well. So let me just tuck this inside. Give me a second, I'll be right back. So here you go. I've got both of my shaker mixes in there, and you can see the cute little labels. You can see the sequins in there, and you can see that eyelash trim and some of the little pearls on the top. Really cute presentation. I have not decorated this box yet, but I will decorate it, and I will send this off as a gift to a crafty friend. And then also I wanted to show you, I've got a few ideas on how to use these little pieces other than using them on these little bottles. So let me show you that. So my first idea was this. I got these little bottles at Dollar Tree, and they have the diamond-shaped pink jemmies in them. And I thought this would be cute. So you can attach these right to the bottles. It doesn't go all the way around, but I have some ideas for that. You can either do a belly band, you can stick it on just like this, or you can actually take the tabs off and just use the tag on the front there like that. So that's one idea. Then the same idea, but on this large jar. And this too is a jar I got at the Dollar Tree, and I just got it filled with some rose gold paper clips there. And same idea, you can take the tabs off, you can use a belly band, but either way, I think this would be really cute on your shelf with everything all labeled. And my last idea was this. You can take a little box and do the same exact thing as with the other jars. Super, super cute, and I think this would be a great idea. You know, like if you're sending this off to a crafty friend, you'll have this little label on there. And like I said, you can do a belly band and they can just slide that off or slide it back on. So super cute. Anyway, those are the projects I got for you today. I think they turned out really, really cute. It's a gorgeous die set, and I love the little stamps. I also love the heat embossing that I did on this one here. And where's my other ones? Oh, yeah, these ones were just plain stamped, and they came out really, really nice. So that is My Crafting World Designs. If you decide to shop, don't forget about my coupon code. It will save you 10% and some cash in your pocket. So thanks for spending some time with me today and checking out these little projects. I hope you enjoyed them. If you try them out, I would love it if you would tag me so I can see your projects. Also, I did want to mention, if you do these projects or you use any of Anna's designs and you use her hashtag, mycraftingworlddesigns, you may be chosen to be a guest designer for her one day too. So that's really fun. So thanks again, everybody, for stopping by. I appreciate you spending some time with me. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll catch you on the next one. See you later, crafty peeps. Bye.